How are you? Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. How is everybody? How is everybody doing? Happy holiday or happy uh, beginning of summer, right? We're just really excited for the new summer. We are going into all these great transitions and change. Today, we are going to read the card for the element of fire. Okay, that means we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the mix today. Okay, and we have a lot going on. Before we get going on the astrology, I want to also, besides saying happy 4th of July, I really want to say, please be weather aware. It's been raining a lot around the country, and I want everybody to be safe, especially those who are my friends that are watching. I also would like to let everybody know if you're going to have a good time, make sure you have a ride home. If you have a family member or you stay at a family member's house, that you make sure you have a ride. If you don't, please Uber home. Don't risk your life, and make sure that you know that you have people that care about you. And with that, I hope everybody has a good weekend and they enjoy themselves and their family and their loved ones. Now on to the astrology. Fire element, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, element of fire, passionate, outgoing. Wands is the suit cups, tarot, not cups, but the suit that is for the fire signs. Fire is ambition, passion, and career, and creativity, and thinking outside of the box, and awareness, and life's purpose. What are we doing? Um, Knowledge, education, getting things done right, going forward, being successful, being the king of the jungle, being the leader. For Aries, it's being the warrior. For Leo, it's being the king of the jungle. For Sagittarius, it's being the sage, okay, in mythology, which is very important. And all of you have this great mix going on within the next couple of weeks. We are in Cancer right now, in the month of Cancer for the end of June and most of July. Cancer is a water sign ruled by the moon. Um, that's Cancer's correspondence and represented by the crab, the ocean, the sea, tides, the waves, um, and also mermaid energy. And we have a lot going on. Again, we have Jupiter, the benefic of the all of the planets coming into Cancer, and that's optimism, luck, expansion, ambition, um, you know, abundance. A lot of opportunities coming your way. And I want everybody to realize that when we're working with Jupiter, having that luck, that optimism, that ambition, that, you know, all of that abundance coming your way and opportunities coming your way. If something comes your way and you have a chance to level up in your career or do something to make money, more money, and to move into something that might be more creative for you or have more creativity for you, take a chance. You never know. Take a chance. Do something that you may enjoy, not not just something that you're doing to just a job. Take a chance in doing something you love or a hobby. Get into nature and do things that you love to do. Um, Also, we also have a lot going on with Jupiter, and we have Venus, sextile Pluto, and Venus also has to do with not just romance and love and you know partnerships and getting married and things of that stuff and all about the heart, although that is part of it. But Venus also has finances in the house, in the fifth house as well, getting finances, abundance as well, how you handle your abundance, how you handle your bank accounts, finances that come to us through gifts, through inheritances, through job opportunities, through the people we know, the people we love, the jobs we work, the money we earn from the things that we do. Uh, so Venus is in that mix as well. We also have on July 10th, we have a Capricorn. Okay, full moon. Capricorn is also ambition, and also, you know, being responsible, doing the right thing, doing taking care of responsibilities. Also, Capricorn is really known for the third house, or has a lot to do with sometimes, technology. Jupiter has a lot to do with that too. And also, there's a lot going on with that here. Technology in the third house here for you, Leo, this month, which is the third house in the zodiac. I want to say, um, and I want you to really put yourself forward and really work on maybe something that has to do with AI, something that's creative. Leo's like working with creativity. If you own your own business, if you're an entrepreneur, that might be something for you to do, to look forward to get hooked into that and further yourself on a higher level and level up with AI, more AI into your business, technology, and things that have to do with communication and electronics, things of that sort. We also, with the Capricorn full moon, Capricorn is going to work, the police officer, the zodiac, doing the right thing, do unto others as you do to yourself. Make sure you have responsibilities, you're keeping those, you're taking your kids to work, you're good to yourself, you're good to your wife, you're good to your family, you're good to your girlfriend or boyfriend, and your friends, your neighbors, your roommates. You're good to the people you go to school with. You're good to your employees, and vice versa. That what you give on to them comes back to you three times three, threefold. So, being good is good to have now. And with the full moon being a Capricorn, being on the 10th, that usually we feel the energy of the full moon a few days before, which is usually 3 or 4 days before. Some of us who are more intuitive or maybe are more sensitive, empath, might feel a little bit earlier, um, and and then we'll also feel that full moon effect absolutely on the day of the full moon, and then we'll see everything come to fruition and cumulate over into the day of the full moon. You'll see all of the step by step that's been going on come into its right in front of you, in the front, during the full moon. I want to say for all of you that are, you know, fire signs, there's going to be a lot of transition for the next, I want to say, 3 to 6 weeks. And I've been looking through your chart, the charts, and looking through things. The transition is going to be going on, and a lot will have to do with, again, the third house, I want to say, and the fourth house. The fourth house has to do with family, home, the way you do home, whether it's, with your relatives, with your family members, roommates, whoever you're with in your home environment, anything that's considered family to you. Family constitutes many different things for many different people because we all have different lives that we live. And what may be family to someone else may not be family for another person, but they're still family based on the living situation or the situations that they were raised in or they're a part of currently. So I want everybody to really look into that. That's so important as we go on the next 3 to 6 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks, I see a lot of transition change um, for the good. It's going to be a little awkward at first, but for the good. And now onto the reading. I That was the astrology. I hope that helped you out a little bit. The one thing I wanted to say about fire sign is that I want you to take before you um, engage in saying something or doing something or passing judgment on others. I want to say, let's take a pull back, step back a little bit, and view what you see for a while. Be observant, um, and not be so judgmental. There's going to be a lot of between Neptune going going retrograde, and Venus going to Pluto and Jupiter and Cancer, and then also with the full moon in Capricorn. There's going to be a lot of do it right, do it the honest way, stay on schedule, watch your finances, change. Um, is going to be in the mix there. Then you also have a Gemini in the mix too, and that has a lot to do with communication. Gemini's big on the third house again. Communication, technology, cars, anything like that. We have a lot of that going on. So before anything is said and done, let's be observant before we pass judgment. With change constantly going on for the next 4 to 6 weeks, step back, take a breath, and then go with the flow and let it go with the flow with the change. I feel fire signs because some of fire signs are, can be stubborn. We're all set in our ways. I want to say I have a few earth signs that are like that too, especially Taurus. Change is not an easy thing. I want everybody to do me a favor and just go with the flow. You can say no. You can. You can. But I think going with the flow and taking a step back, saying, okay, I can do that. Okay, I might not be able to do that, but maybe we can meet halfway. Or maybe maybe you can't do something, and you'll say, not now, maybe in a few weeks. Let me take a look at it and see what I can do. With that said, I have a great deck for you that I picked out for my fire signs, and this is the Wizard's Tarot. I love it, especially since I'm working with fire this evening on July 4th. Again, happy 4th of July. And I always keep my crystals with my cards. And I like to do that to make sure that I'm protecting my cards and also giving them and myself insight when I'm working with my cards because they have a lot of energy. And energy and the frequency makes it a lot higher when I do that. So I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times, as I do with all of my elements in front of them so they can see that I'm not just picking cards out. You can see that I'm doing a shuffle in front of them. I have my desk full. I have so many things on here. I'm going to have to either get a 3 times the size desk or extend it. And I'll let you know when the right one is coming up. I also feel for fire signs. There's a lot going on in the home. And I said that, between the third house with communication, technology, cars, computers, electricity, and then the fourth house being home, family, how we do parenting in the home, how we work with our siblings in the home, how we work, um, how they see us, how we connect with our family in the home, how we connect with ourselves, with our family in the home, that kind of thing, and our animals. You know, I'd like for each of you to take more time to do that this summer. I'm feeling stronger bonds need to be met, and that will build for a better and more solid. Like, see, look. Look, still giving me a hard time. It's time. Okay, so I'm going to cut the deck. Okay. Okay. First card you have, fire signs, is the star. Okay, the star. And the star is fantastic. But what I want to tell you is, okay, so you have the star, but you have it in, when I picked it up, it was like this, and I turned it over to look at and make sure it was a star. So you have the star in reverse. Okay, and the star, this is such a beautiful card. These cards are so done. The artistry on these cards are so beautiful. Really, really beautiful. You have the star in reverse. Okay, the star upright. The star upright is healing and inspiration. She's in the water. And I take a good look at the star, because the star card has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. She has intuition, it's renewal, okay, peace, but in reverse, because she had because some of you have fire signs have not done the healing work, or you still need to do more healing work with yourselves and others. And that's why I said you need to connect with your family, connect with yourselves, connect to build stronger bonds, have more peace, more granted wishes, more grounding, more channeling, more creativity, more peace and tranquility. When it's in the reverse position, it means there's a lot of delays and there's doubts. But I'm feeling some of you have some healing to do. That's why I said you need to connect with your family. You're working with the third house and the fourth house, home, family, friends. Working with others, society, spiritual blocks without the healing. We're going to have to do some meditation would be good. Some Reiki would be good. Yoga, stretching, going for walks, grounding yourself. Go outside. Don't wear any shoes. Go outside and take a walk in nature. Feel the ground. Feel the nature. Make sure you're in a place where it's nice and clean. It's clean. And or sit outside and listen to the birds, listen to nature where there's no cars, no traffic, no noise. Just get up. What I like to do is get up and have a cup of tea really early in the morning, especially on a Sunday, Saturday to Sunday. When I mean really early in the morning, I mean 5:30 in the morning, and sometimes even just sit outside and listen. Close your eyes and listen. Just relax. Just let it go. Just let it go. Relax. Let it go. Okay. There's a lot of healing I feel that's going with this card. And the other thing that I like you to see here, there's a balancing act in here. Look real closely. What is she balancing? Oh, no, wrong way. What is she balancing? The 2 cups of water. The star card is balancing the 2 cups of water. She has her left hand in the back with her left foot behind her on the land. And then she has her right foot and her right hand in the front. And the cup is above the water, emptying the water in the cup into stream. And she also has her foot in the stream. It's a balancing act. The healing, the balancing act. Inspiration, feeling the water, feeling the dirt between your toes. Okay? Relaxing, having peace, getting your wishes granted, having wisdom to move forward with the decisions that you have to make. Some of you, I feel like you have some decisions you have to make pertaining to, bills, electronics, cars, family needs, siblings, brothers, sisters, children. There needs to be some healing that needs to be done, and have some spiritual enlightenment. Meditate, sit in quiet. Let your body relax so that you can learn down the road how to have some ascension. Feel feel the tension in your body release. Have some healing time for yourself. I think there's some work that needs to be done in the family environment, more so than career. The third house to me has more to do with materialistic things in home, computers, electricity, um, cell phone bills, cell phone stuff, things you have to do outside that need to be fixed. Um, Maybe some things at work that need to be fixed, but not. I don't see a lot of career in here right now. We have only gotten to the first card, but I do feel a lot of siblings, brothers, sisters, children, family, healing, meditation. When it's in reverse, you're not having both feet on the ground in order for you to do that, to grab that foundation and have the balance between grounding on the earth and grounding in the water, and finding that balance between the two to have the inspiration and intuition to heal, have peace and creativity and a good flow in your life with your family, career, and the things that are I want to call um, the Wheel of Fortune, which is also in the tarot. That when it's going clockwise, everything is balanced. When it's going backwards or window shins, everything is not in motion. Okay? There's some doubts and some spiritual blockages that you have because there's some things that need to be cleared out and talked about, and healing and things that need to be worked out. It's not bad, but it's just taking time to do it and really listening to each other, listening to one another, not interrupting each other, and meeting a common ground, respecting each other, mutual respect. And that's what I have for the first card. I mean, this is overall though. Put some time in, get some healing down, go outside, go for a walk. If you have a dog, take the dog for a walk, go to the park, get some exercise, play frisbee, play ball with your dog or dogs. Go to the park with your children if they're young enough to do so. Those are the things they're going to remember. Mm-hmm. Or playing frisbee with them and the dog tries to catch the frisbee. They're going to remember. Those are things they remember. Those are things that they remember, and you have fond memories that put you back in balance. Okay. All right. The next card, we have the Emperor. You know who else got this card? Fire signs was Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn got the Emperor. Okay. Very earthy sign, very grounded. Um, Family man, does the right thing. This is good that you have this. Um, Maybe with getting your, you know, getting in balance here is what's telling me this is your, getting in balance, getting in the emperor's position, king, sitting upright, family man, watching his family, protecting his family, and this is all again like the fourth house. This is fourth house energy too. But the emperor is ruled by it's an Aquarius card, but it has a lot of earth energy. Um, it's beautiful. He has a wand as well, and he's the emperor. Okay, he has people in the background. He has fire keeping him warm. He's watching over the castle. He's watching over the family, and he's always the protector of the home. He's the father figure of the home. Yes. Okay. This is great, and it seems to me that all of you are fire signs. Maybe I don't. I wonder. I know this is the balancing act, but the current card that we're on, I say for fire signs. I want to say for those that are coupled or those that are married, although the couple are married, those that are fire signs, or maybe both of you are fire signs, you take a dominant role. And these signs are neither masculine or feminine. They're both have they're interchangeable. They can be mutable. It doesn't have to be a male because it's the emperor. It could be a female that's the one that's the father and the mother figure if they're a single parent. It could be two partners that are the father figure, the mother figure, watching over the family, taking care of the family, doing the right thing by protecting the family, overlooking the family, making sure the family's being provided for. That's what I'm getting. Maybe there's a little bit of out of balance here in the beginning with the star card, the healing and things of that sort, because there were things that you had to do in the past or go through in the past, and it took you a while to get back on your throne, or it's you always had this role, and so there's a balancing act between the two, and that takes a lot of practice, especially if you're a new parent or you're newly married or newly partnered, regardless of who your partner is. It takes practice. Okay, that's what I'm getting. This is great. It's not bad. It's healing, grounding, and getting balance, getting both feet planted in properly, balancing act with water, intuition, making sure that you're using your wisdom and things of that sort to get to where you need to be, having that balance in life to get you to be grounded all the way around. And this is definitely the Emperor is a grounded man, although this is a fire reading, a fire element reading, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This card is a strong card for all fire signs, for all elements, because this card represents being the person that everybody comes to. It's a great example. Dad, can I do this? Go ask your mom. Mom, can I go do this? Did you ask your father? One of those things. They always go back and forth. It's like this card. Okay, I'll make the decision. All right. Your next card. Oh, this is great. Love this. Okay. You have the Emperor card, head of the family, father figure, looking after the family, everybody looking up to you, protecting the family. In the beginning here, you have the healing process, the healing card, getting balanced. And we have the family card, father figure, taking care of the family, protecting the family, making sure family is okay, being the one that everyone goes to, okay, for guidance, for nurturing, for answers. And then we have what we have next, which is the Nine of Cups. You cannot get more blessed, Leo. You cannot get more blessed. You are so blessed right now. The nine, oh, I'm trying to get this here. Oh, there we go. The Nine of Cups. I'm moving this around. The Nine of Cups. You understand the Nine of Cups is complete abundance. It's having all these different things. It's hospitality. And you've got fire signs love hospitality, family gatherings, getting together, festivals, graciousness, good food, good drink, hanging out with maybe your neighbors will come over, barbecue, having fun, being around your family, having good laughs, building good memories. That's what's in store for you this summer. Make sure you're grounding yourself. Oh my God, what a great reading. Grounding yourself, balancing yourself, putting yourself in balance, making sure that you're getting out of this and talking and healing with those in your fourth house, friends, family, siblings, those that are part of your fourth house. Healing, communicating, listening, not interrupting, having mutual respect, having one ground, both feet in the proper footing, being balanced, not just with the ground, but also with water. Healing has a lot to do with water, yoga, meditation, going out, being in nature, playing with your animals, incorporating your family. Going to play some ball, go play some frisbee, go for a walk, listen to nature. And then we have this beautiful card of the Emperor. You're You are. People look up to you in this family. You're responsible. You're the figure of the home. You're doing all the right things. People come to you for consult, for answers, for things of that, for protection, to get solidarity, to get, like I said, hey mom, can I go to the store with Peggy? Did you ask did you ask your father? that's you know that's the father figure or the mother figure here. It's neither feminine nor masculine. It doesn't matter whether you're partnered up, you have partners, you're married, you're coupled, you have a roommate. And then you have this great gathering card. The Nine of Cups is gathering, celebrations, festivals over the summer, like today, 4th of July, greetings, wishes granted, happiness granted, building memories, having a great time with friends. You can, oh my, fire sign, you could not get a better reading. I want your reading. Yeah, you have this great reading. Okay, the nine of cups. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, because I'm back, that's backwards for me. The Nine of Cups here. He's relaxed, he's happy, he's with friends, he's with families, community, neighbors, hospitality, graciousness, sitting down, talking, shooting the breeze, looking at each other's cars, barbecuing together, going in the pool, having fun, listening to music, being silly, laughing. That's what this is all about. This is a great reading. Fire signs, you are going to have a great, great, great couple of weeks. I want you to take care of, and I want you to do this healing now. This it is such a reward for all that healing. Emperor and the Nine of Cups. You're having a great few weeks. Do the healing, spend some time. Maybe you need some time to relax and then get with family, get with friends. Enjoy yourselves. You deserve it, fire signs. Make sure you're listening, not just talking, talking, talking. Listen with your five senses. Observe with your eyes. Listen with your ears. Smell the environment. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What do you hear them saying? What's their body language when it comes to this healing? And then talk it out. Do some healing yourself. Talk it over. Have mutual assent. Come to an agreement. Mutual respect. Build a foundation. Give each other a hug. And start over again. I mean, it's healing. It's family. It's love. And you just need to both get equal footing down on the ground to move over into the spectacular summer you're about to have. And I'm so happy for you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You fire signs are going to have a great couple of weeks. I'll be back again on July 10th for the reading, full moon reading in Capricorn. And should any other questions come up before then, I'll be back again with any insights that I get for any one of the elements going forward this week. Okay, merry we meet, merry we part, blessed be. Have a great day, have a great holiday. Until then, have a great weekend and have fun with your families. Please enjoy yourselves and respect one another and love one another. Have a great day. Bye.